Hey, how's it going, everybody? Zombie back with some more of Fallout 4. So, last time we had pretty much did a Courser mission, if I remember correctly. I've been doing a lot of work, getting stuff set up, getting just in general level ups and everything. Um, to kind of start out, I wanted to show off what level I am, and my game crashed. Fucking great. It always does that, man. I swear. Anyways, I had gotten a couple levels. I say a couple, I got a lot. I've been working my butt off for like side missions and like I have not decided on which faction I'm gonna go with, so I'm just kind of going with the basic stuff. That puts me at the Commonwealth. Yep, it's going to put me at the Commonwealth. But you guys can see how much time I put into this. I haven't done any mods. It would say mods right next to the Commonwealth thing there. But yeah, I'm level 51. I've worked my butt off for this. I'm going to show you guys my progress with like my armor and everything. Just kind of tell you what I've been grabbing. If it'll load. I made a community post, by the way, thanking you guys for getting the views on these videos lately. It's mind blowing to see how well this series is doing, and I can't wait to do more. But to kind of show off what I've been doing, I have gotten the honor legging right there, and I've gotten a jetpack piece. I've upgraded my armor. All I need is the helmet. Unfortunately, I've been to every single location where I can get X01 armor, but I have not found a helmet yet. But I got another bobblehead. I'm gonna get all the bobbleheads before I finish the game and go into DLC, so you guys will see this thing full. My magazine stands are almost full, so I've been getting some major stuff. To show off my perks, I'm maxed out in charisma. I have 3 more left on endurance, 4 on perception, 4 on strength, 3 on intelligence, and I have a ton for agility. I have a ton for luck, which I haven't really done much. I grabbed this because I fucked around with the Pickman's Blade. I got the full armor. I want to get the last blacksmith, and then I got all of Life Giver, and then I have Master Locks unlocked. Adamantium Skeleton. Still have Chemist, got all of Science, got Local Leader, got Gun Nut maxed out. But I've pretty much worked my butt off to kind of get to where everything is maxed out at this point. I did grab this, and I have pretty much maxed it out to where it does the maximum amount of damage, and this is kind of the gun I've been using. The Deliverer kind of being the second one, and then Shotgun being the next, and then if I run out of ammo in general, I just use this. But I don't know. I've been kind of working my butt off to get really good armor as well. I've kind of built my armor to make it last. This is the maxed out jumpsuit. Ultralight is kind of what I'm going with. I want to get a freaking combat armor right arm just so I can have a little bit more like defense on myself because I don't know. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now. For miscellaneous, I like to go with the ultralight, but I don't have adhesive right now, so we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick because I did get a new piece of armor because I have a tendency to completely lose my progress whenever I do that kind of stuff. We're gonna go ahead and fast travel to the Institute and kind of get the story rolling. And I'm gonna turn on the sound and go into full screen so I can actually do this because I have no clue where this is gonna go. I've worked on the Brotherhood of Steel pretty much up to the point where Liberty Prime is pretty much ready. He just doesn't have. I think we're on the last choice for the Brotherhood of Steel. I had an emotional moment with Paladin Dance, and oh man, it just sucked. But I've worked on the railroad a bit. I've worked on a lot of other stuff. But this is kind of what I wanted to do. What's up, dude? All right, let's continue.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
I try and talk it out, see if things can be resolved peacefully.
An admirable goal. And yet we find ourselves in a situation where something more significant must be done. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. And they no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They mean well. They're only doing what they think is right.
You dealt with Libertalia. That's the result of their selfish, short-sighted plan. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were. And quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Seriously, this is a waste of my time.
Like many things at the Institute, this has ramifications beyond the immediate objective. Keep that in mind. A Corso will be waiting for you near Bunker Hill. You'll need him.
Okay.
Can't need you anymore. Use the back entrance. Too much traffic.
Can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
The Institute knows about Bunker Hill. They're planning to recapture the synths there.
The timing couldn't be worse. The old man's been sitting on those 4 synths. There's nowhere else that's safe we could put them. Maintaining your cover is vital. But the sacrifice is just too great.
Stockton and the synths are depending on us. We can't let them down.
Well said. We've never known when and where the Institute would strike us next. But now we have a chance to turn the tables. We wait until the enemy is in position, then we hit them hard. No one they send out comes back alive except you. Understand?
With me working the inside angle, this is doable.
We can't attack too early. We need to draw them into the kill zone, and then spring the trap. You'll know when. You'll probably have a Courser escort. You'll have to take him down. You've done it before, but it'll still be dangerous.
Like you said, I've done it before.
It's a risk, but it's one we
Twice.
have to take. So get it done.
All right. I still have allegiance to everybody. Like I don't want to fuck up anything on anybody's front. I just want them to live peacefully. I want them all to coincide together. You know, I've never seen that. Nobody's ever frickin' done that. The Minutemen are not too much to be worry about, but it's like, damn, bro.
Heavy shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference.
So the only way I can get the X-01 frickin' helmet is through this frickin' shop here, but I have to basically become enemies of the frickin' Brotherhood just to fucking get it. And I don't know if that's...
Attention! Bravo 6-4, report to Armor Bay 2. Bravo 6-4 to Armor Bay 2.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
How did you obtain this information? Our reconnaissance hasn't reported anything of the sort.
received the information from the Institute itself.
And you've done the right thing by reporting this to me directly. Well done, soldier. Your report provides us with a golden opportunity to state our intentions to the Institute. I'm placing you in command of this mission. Exterminate the synths at Bunker Hill, and whomever the Institute sends to retrieve them. I'll instruct Kells to assign you the appropriate backup. Dismiss, soldier.
Okay, so I've informed both. The Minutemen aren't going to be a problem in this. The Gunners we can just take out. I'm not worried about them. But this is kind of like... I don't know. I want this to be kind of like an awakening moment. Kind of like, hey, we don't have to do this. So we're going to go ahead and head to Bunker Hill. We're going to do this, man. I want to save the 4 synths that are there at least, and then take care of the ones that are coming from the Institute, but I don't want to do it directly. I don't want to shoot I want it just to play out however it goes. So, I'm just going to let things happen at this point. I'm just going to freaking see what I can do to make this come out as peaceful as possible. And yet, I'm kind of the deciding factor here, you know? It's difficult.
If someone builds defenses like that, they're building it for a damn good reason.
Hey.
Deacon, this is gonna get bloody, yo. I need you
Hey
to
there.
leave.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
We should go our separate ways.
I hate to break...
You go to Vault
Sure.
88. That's gonna be your safest spot, man. This is gonna get bloody.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. The mission's parameters just changed. We're going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Glad you joined me early.
Took that courser out because I didn't deal with it.
Only opens with a key.
Oh, you jerk. Don't worry. There's still no way in, bitch. I'm just letting the battle out. I took out the courser. Yo, what's up? That was a badass thing. Go run. I'm gonna fucking get these fucking synths out of here because I don't support either side. I want everybody to be peaceful. I'm just shooting the fucking turrets. Oh, it is tough being fucking
Thank you for sparing us.
Excuse me.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hey,
You've given us another chance at life. I can't believe you'd do that. We won't forget it.
Thank you.
I don't want to do anything, man. I'm leaving. Whatever happens, happens, man.
Huh?
Ain't none of my damn business.
Yes?
Did the railroad succeed? It's looking like the railroad kicked some ass, man.
Yes?
Damn, you got fucked up, dude. Wait, which one did I need? Right. Let me take this one. Just because I want to have some combat armor on my right leg. This came out better than I was expecting, but yeah, could be better. See if that helmet's gonna do anything for me, you know. I'm not touching those synths. I don't want anything to do with them. I'm gonna do the right take. I'm gonna leave them and hope for the best. Come on, game, I need you to loop. I know this seems like really elaborate and stupid, but you know. That was such a bloody mess, man.
I'll wear your guts around my neck!
Be destroyed.
I have no clue where the fuck I'm going. I'm just gonna try my best.
Calculating most efficient attack.
Ah, there. I found the way in.
System of violence.
not looking like you're unstoppable. It looks like you're getting your asses kicked. Just saying. You don't have to talk shit to me, man. You ain't got shit to prove to me. There we go.
Got it.
Damn it, I didn't drop this one. God damn it. Okay, well, that's fine. That's great. I love that. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going in circles. All right. All right. Where the fuck's my son, bitch?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It wasn't always like this. It used to be different.
I can only imagine. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out.
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you, as it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this? They had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting.
Great.
I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
See you later, bitch. All part of plan, bitch. Alright. Damn, we're already almost level 52. God damn, alright.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Go ahead and sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Go ahead and sell that.
Let's get this directorate meeting over with before we speak further. It's important. Good, we're all here. I think it's time we begin.
Sir, excuse me, but what exactly is he doing here?
I will address that issue. But there are other subjects that require our attention first. The level of unrest in the Commonwealth continues to rise, as we're all aware. Your report.
All Institute facilities remain completely secure with the exception of one notable breach. Otherwise, internally, things are as tight as they've ever been. Dr. Ayo has been keeping an eye on things topside.
Yes, Watchers show no additional threats beyond those previously identified. We're still monitoring the increased activity around Fort Independence, but there are no immediate signs we should be concerned. Boston International Airport remains occupied, with Brotherhood presence noted at several other points throughout the Commonwealth. Intelligence suggests that this railroad continues to operate and is becoming more ambitious. SRB agents are monitoring all known situations, sir.
Very good, thank you. It's clear that our safety needs to be the primary concern going forward. To that end, where are we on Phase 3?
Excuse me, but sir, are you sure this is, well, the proper time to be discussing that? Considering, I mean, given all parties present?
Ah, yes, that's true. Have you heard anything about Phase 3?
I have no idea what that is.
I'll admit I'm relieved. It's intended to be something of a classified project, which I'm sure means everyone already knows about it. Power is, as I'm sure you've seen above ground, a very valuable commodity. I'm not talking about some abstract concept of control. I mean real, tangible power. The kind that keeps the lights on. With every advance the Institute makes, our need for raw power increases. Many compromises and sacrifices have been made over the years to allow progress to continue.
Compromises for the weak.
That is one perspective, yes. But I think we can agree that going forward, no one can consider us weak. Phase 3 is simply the activation of a nuclear reactor that can provide enough power to the Institute now and forever. It will ensure not just our survival, but our prosperity.
Nuclear power? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
Not in our hands. I assure you this is the answer. This is the future. The reactor is close to ready. But recent tests have determined we have a few tasks ahead of us. Thus, we come to Phase 3, and to how you will help.
Sir.
Yes, Dr. Ayo. Previously, we would rely on Kellogg for above-ground operations, yet? Well, he is gone. While I'm not overly fond of putting my own father in harm's way, he has proven more than capable of handling himself.
Yes, but...
This is not a matter for debate. Now, there is one more subject that requires discussion.
I don't know that this is the time.
Dr. Holdren, it is time. Please, as I'm sure several of you are already aware, I have been under Dr. Volkert's care for some time. I'm sorry, this is difficult for me. Our best efforts have failed. Every experimental treatment we could devise has been unsuccessful. I'm sorry to say I am dying.
No! You can't be serious!
Everyone, please. I am sorry. This is not how I wanted to tell you, but we're running out of time.
There must be something we can do to help you.
The only thing that matters now is continuing the Institute's work. It will be all right. I assure you, we can talk more later. Right now, the future of the Institute is at stake. The Institute cannot survive without leadership. The Directorate must continue to govern with the best interest of all in mind. To that end, I am naming my father as my successor.
Oh, boy.
You can't be serious!
Really?
How can you possibly justify this? He isn't one of us. He isn't even a scientist.
Ignoring your borderline, insubordinate tone, I will simply say this. The Institute has enough scientists. What it needs is a leader. I believe my father has already proven himself more than capable in that regard. This will conclude this meeting. Thank you.
X688 sounded very impressed with your work at Libertalia. He doesn't give praise lightly.
I had no idea.
I know this is... well, it's a lot to take in at once.
I'm sorry, Father. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me to put you in charge without even asking first.
Sean. I don't want to run this place.
Are you so sure? You seem to have a natural talent for leading by example, getting things done. This will suit you. And I think we can both agree the Institute will need the guidance. There's no question that some of the Directorate, and the Institute at large, will need reassurances about your appointment. That's why I'd like you to take charge of this latest operation. Dr. Fillmore can fill you in on the details. There are hard decisions ahead, for all of us. But for you especially. I know that you'll do the right thing.
Excellent. Just what I wanted. More choices. Why, Sean? Why? Look at me. Do I look like a man that makes choices? Well, man. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, guys, because it has been quite a long video. I'm sure it's probably small, but also pretty long at the same time. But I don't know. I think it's a proper moment to stop recording, you know. I will come back and I will finish, but if you guys want to see the last of Fallout 4 and maybe some DLCs, hit that like button, man. I'd really appreciate it. Comment if you guys want me to do any other mods in the future, because I have plans on doing a full modded playthrough at some point. And I'm just looking to see what mods you guys want. Subscribe if you guys haven't yet. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm going to turn this down. I will definitely be playing more of this in the long run, but I do want to get some variety into my channel, play some games that I wanted to play for the longest time, like Dishonored, Firewatch, and multiple others. And I might play Far Cry 6, I think is what it is. Yeah. I'm gonna try to play Far Cry in general. But like I said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out, you guys.